What's going on, people? It's Mizuno TP here. First video on YouTube, so bear with me, I'm still getting there. But I want to talk about some anime. It's January, and a couple good animes have actually come out recently. New seasons and new releases for anime. So let's get into it. Okay, so number one, where do we actually start? I want to start with Solo Leveling. Season 2 of Solo Leveling just come out. I think episode 4 or 5 recently just came out. But man, where do we even start with Solo Leveling? Season 1 was amazing. Like, it crushed everything in terms of animation, sound effects. I think the concept is really strong, really strong. So it's a new idea for mainstream anime, I'd say. Someone who reads a lot of manhwas, Solo Leveling has actually paved the way for a lot of things, and Solo Leveling is a huge inspiration for a lot of other manhwas. So seeing Solo Leveling Studio actually bring Solo Leveling to light is just amazing, because we've seen Tower of God, God of High School, Noblesse, and all other manhwas, and honestly it's actually kind of disappointed the manhwa community a lot. So it's a really great thing to see. It's just so refreshing, just to see Solo Leveling being done well. Like, we've gotten justice for all the other failures. So Solo Leveling is just amazing. It's got a main character who I call Sung Drip Woo. Like, Sung Drip Woo he's just too cold. Like, in terms of hype and aura farming, as we all know, like, he's the best out there. Like, his abilities and order, just like, he's necromancer. It's different from the usual necromancers we see who can control skeletons and stuff. Sung Woo, he's amazing. Solo Leveling is really great. It's really great. I can't wait for it to finish, and I can't wait to see where they go, and hopefully they don't mess it up with the pacing, because the pacing is really good. So hopefully they don't mess up the rest of the story. I know it's going to be amazing. On to the next one. Okay, so the next anime I'd like to talk about is Dr. Stone. When I first started watching Dr. Stone, I always thought, do I want to watch something about science? I just want to see something with battle shonen, the big three, all of that. That's just what I want to see. Action all the way through. Looking for a strong main character. Why do I need to watch anything about science? But Dr. Stone has everything you would be looking for in a great anime. Great animation, has action here and there, a great female cast, a great male cast, a lot of comedy, and it's probably one of the funniest things I've watched. And you actually learn a lot of good things about science, things I didn't know I was going to learn. So it's really interesting. And where they are right now, it's like every single season, the animation just goes to an even higher level. It doesn't ever regress. It doesn't go down. The animation is just always top tier. I just love the characters, like each character, we get to see their background, see their flashbacks. They're always being fleshed out, there's always a great emphasis on these characters and how important they are, and they all have a role. Right now they're trying to get to America to get different ingredients, different materials that they can use to build a spaceship. A spaceship is crazy to build in a world that's just been stagnant for 2,000 years pretty much. This is what Senku does. Senku is a great main character. He's not strong. He's not the coolest main character, but he's incredibly funny. He's incredibly smart, and he's incredibly clutch. So Dr. Stone is definitely one that I'd advise on watching. It's just amazing. If you haven't watched it, why haven't you watched it? Season 4, come on, catch up. Dr. Stone is amazing. Go give it a watch. Okay, so next anime on the list, we've got Dandadan. Wow, Dandadan. What a year for Dandadan in 2024. Before Dandadan came out, I saw a lot of hype on TikTok about Dandadan, about how pretty much anything is possible in this world. Lots of spirits, ghosts, anything really. Like, at this point, I don't even really know what Dandadan's about. It's two main characters, Okurin and Momo, and Okurin is just a shy kid, lonely kid in school who is absolutely obsessed with ghosts. And just have Momo, who's such a goofy character but popular. And basically they are from separate worlds. One is extremely popular and gets along with everyone. Momo, he's lonely and he has no friends pretty much, but their worlds cross with their beliefs of aliens and spirits and ghosts, and it's just amazing. Like, I was here for an action anime, and I didn't expect to even get a romance anime. Pretty much, I'm not the biggest fan of romance, but like, just seeing them get closer and closer in each episode, and pretty much telling each other how they feel without saying it, it's actually heartwarming. I can't lie to you, it's really great. Dandadan has great action, really amazing fight scenes and choreography, just different angles with the way Okurin is able to transform, spoiler warning, when he's able to try. And we have Momo's granny. she's on the list for new anime waifu. She's on that Tsunade level. I'm telling you, she's not there yet, but she's getting there. We'll see in season 2. But great characters, super goofy, super funny. It was amazing to watch every single week. So I can't wait for season 2. Dandadan is still great. It's still really great. I give it a solid 8 if I was to rate it. So Dandadan, you should definitely be watching that. That is definitely one to look out for in terms of the best new gen in the coming years. Definitely. The next anime we've got is Apothecary Diaries, and this is I don't know what genre to call this. It's comedy, it's romance, it's medicine. Really that's what it. We've got a main character, female character, Mao, who is she's an apothecary, and she is good at mixing herbs and creating medicine, really, for people who are ill. She ends up being pretty much a detective and a doctor at the same time. She's able to look at certain deaths and cases and just heal people and help them figure out certain murders and other things like that. Like, she's just super important, being able to pretty much let the Imperial Palace function at this point. She's one of the most important characters in the palace, I'll be real, because the doctor that's there, he's not able to do anything. Mao, she is super smart and funny. She's helped save so many people's lives. I didn't expect how funny it would be, like her interactions with other characters. It's just refreshing, you know. It's just refreshing to watch an anime that's just about medicine. Nothing is about. It's not too much. It's not really action. Like, you don't always have to watch fighting anime. You can just watch stuff about romance and comedy, and it's just great. It's a great laugh. I definitely say Apothecary Diaries is one you should look into. So the next anime we have is Sakamoto Days. This is a new anime. It's only got 3 episodes right now. You can watch it on Netflix. But Sakamoto Days is another comedy. It's goofy, crazy, and unrealistic action, but that's just what makes it so good. It's like if One Punch Man met the Hitman. That's literally what it is. It's literally what it is. You've got Mr. Sakamoto, who is the world's best assassin, and he finds love. But in order for him to stay with this woman, he needs to quit being an assassin. So he gives up everything, gives up his status as a assassin, and he becomes a shop owner. He owns a shop. He's a caretaker at a shop. He's living with his wife, and he's just a regular old looking man who, mind you, is actually like the strongest person in this series. So the story is pretty much about him stopping people who tried to take his life, who tried to just come into the relationship he now has with his wife. So it's just him stopping other assassins and just showing how incredibly OP he is at stopping them. None of them are strong enough to do it. He's the world's strongest assassin for a reason, but it's great and refreshing, and never too serious. So yeah, give that a go. Next we have Demon Lord 2099. This is different from your regular main character dies and he comes back in the future and he's super OP. This is different. He gets resurrected by his followers, one of his followers who's left, and he is being transferred 500 years into the future. He's been resurrected 500 years into the future, and nothing is the same as what it was before. It is a completely futuristic world, kind of like cyberpunk setting, just super futuristic. Everything is done with AI and robots and stuff. And the main character, he isn't the demon lord anymore. He is just a thing of the past. He's not as strong as he once was. So he becomes a streamer. Pretty much. He grows on people knowing about him, like his influence in the world, and the best way for him to do that, to gain his powers, is to become a streamer. That's crazy. He becomes a streamer and he grows his audience, and it's kind of like when Goku does the spirit bomb and he gets the love from everyone. It's kind of like that, and he's able to get stronger that way, and he's fighting somebody who betrayed him, who used to be one of his followers. So definitely watch that. So another anime we've got on the list is the one and only Dragon Ball Daima. Dragon Ball Daima it's not a sequel, but it's a prequel also. It's in between Dragon Ball Z, the end of Dragon Ball Z when they faced Majin Buu, and just before Dragon Ball Super, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I believe that's what it is. This is, as you all have probably seen, this is them. There's a conspiracy going on, and they've all been shrunk, and they're all like little kids size pretty much. And the great thing about Dragon Ball Daima is that it brings back all of the tropes and all of the elements that Dragon Ball was famous for, why we all loved it. It's super goofy. Goku is Goku again, and not the Goku he was in Super. Animation, of course, is great. It's always going to be great. They've got crazy budget. For me, I can't go without watching another sequel of Dragon Ball. Like if Dragon Ball comes out and there's another part of it, I'm always gonna watch it. And Dragon Ball Daima is definitely this. All the characters are there. We even see some previous characters as well who were in the past in the other Dragon Ball shows. So Dragon Ball Daima is definitely one you should be watching. Probably one of the best out this season. So give that a go for sure, and let me know what you think. The next anime and the final anime here is Zenshu. Zenshu is about Hirose, a girl who finished high school and she became a director for anime. And this is the best way to just explain Breaking the Fourth Wall. She's a director of an anime who is very, very successful. It's her first anime, and she is now recognized as a genius director who is able to create a fabulous story. And her next story is about a romantic comedy. However, having never been in love, she is unable to create a story for this. She's unable to do so in the same way that she's able to do for her previous work. And one day she passes out and she wakes up in the story. Like literally, this is an isekai, but in such a different way to the normal isekai, which is crazy fantasy, like going into another world with a god and multiple OP powers. This is different. If you're looking to watch something with a unique story, this is definitely something you should check out. I think one of the episodes was like super high rated a couple of weeks ago. So this is definitely one that we should take a look into watching. If you're not someone who wants to watch something about like I've been saying throughout this whole video, battle shonen isn't everything. Isn't everything. So if you're looking to branch out a little bit, definitely try that. But that's it. That's all I've got for today. I will be doing more. You may have come from my TikTok. You may have come from my YouTube Shorts. I do a lot of videos based on just anime, so I'm thinking to be doing more videos like this, just talking more, actually having interactions and explaining more about how I feel about certain videos that I've made. And this isn't one I've done before, but definitely going to be doing more videos. If you want me to do any video, just let me know in the comments. I will try my best to try to look into that. Just let me know. It's my first video properly about anime in front of a camera. Hopefully you like my setup, the lights, the monitors, the whole PC. Hopefully you like it. If there's something you'd like me to improve on, please let me know. I am all for constructive criticism, so I'm only trying to improve. So just let me know what I can do better, and hopefully I will be bringing more quality content to you. I stream on TikTok and Twitch, so if you're interested in that, check the links in the comments. But I'll be posting and cutting these clips up even more. You may see this on TikTok, you may see this on YouTube as well. And if you'd like to participate in giving me more ideas for my videos, you can join my Discord in the link below. I will be asking my Discord members on anything for upcoming videos, any ideas and things like that. So if you want to speak to me a lot quicker, that is the best way to do that. So thank you for watching, and we are at the end of this video, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.